My name is Dr. Jeff Priluck with Dentistry with a Difference, and I want to welcome you to our practice.
So I'm Dr. Al Nordome, and welcome to our practice. We're thrilled to have you here. I hope that you'll see a difference in our practice because I feel like we provide a difference.
The practice, I started the practice about, I guess about 35 years ago, and been in this location ever since. And practiced alone for a pretty good number of years. And about 25 years ago, Dr. Nordome joined me as an associate at first and then as a partner.
Why did I get into dentistry? It really started because I had a great dentist growing up, really a great environment. I really enjoyed going, believe it or not, as a child. I enjoyed going to the dentist, which everyone laughs at, they can't believe. But I did. I had a great dentist, good old Dr. Blumenthal. I wanted to help people, but I wanted to stay in a very positive, uplifting atmosphere. And with my childhood experience with my dentist, it just seemed to click. Dentistry just seemed like the place for me.
That's one of the strong points of our practice as opposed to some of the larger, practices. We are very hands-on, we're very customized. They see the same hygienist, there's continuity. They know who we are, we know who they are. It's, you're right, the relationship building is probably as important as the dentistry. I get the chance to really see the difference that we've made in the patients. And the other thing is I enjoy my staff. I have a great staff. I have staff members who have been here about as long as I have. My assistant's been with me for 25 years. We just celebrated our 25th anniversary in our practice. So those kind of relationships, you spend a lot of time with the people you work with. And we have a very healthy respect for each other. We have a love for each other, and I think that goes a long way.
Dentistry is a completely different profession than it was when I started 26 years ago. And that's what makes it exciting for me. You can never get bored if you stay on top of new technology and new techniques. You got to be careful because sometimes if you don't keep up, it can pass you by. But that's what I love about dentistry. It's changing. There are new materials now that allow us to do procedures that we couldn't even dream of just a few years ago. The strength of the materials, the natural look of the materials, the speed at which we can use the materials. We can have appointments be shorter. We can eliminate some appointments that were necessary in the past. Technology has impacted us just like it has many other professions, and that's what keeps it exciting.
We are very involved with the community. One of the things we're very proud of is that we're responsible for the restoration of the Sproul Farmhouse, which is at the corner of Chambly Dunwoody Road and Mount Vernon. It's funny. The funny thing is, my wife and I were riding by that structure, which is a symbol of Dunwoody, and my wife, we both said, it's really kind of run down. I wish someone would kind of step up to the plate and do something about it, maybe a corporation. And my wife looked at me and she said, well, why don't you do it? And I said, why don't we? And so I came back, talked to Dr. Nordome about it, and we decided to take that on as a project.
Well, if you hadn't been in a while, first of all, I would find out if you'd had a bad experience in the past. But I would say you just got to come and try it. Just come and give it one try. And I think from the minute you walk in the door, even from the first phone call, you'll see the difference. You'll immediately feel that there's a difference here.
The designation after my name, the MAGD, that stands for Master of the Academy of General Dentistry. I'm very proud of that because it took me 5 years and about 1,000 hours of postgraduate education to get that degree. That degree is only held by less than 1% of dentists worldwide. I'm a continuing education junkie, I guess, but I'm always taking courses, always trying to see what's the latest and the best out there. And so that's where the designation MAGD stands for. I also have my fellowship in the Academy of Implantology, and I'm the past president of the Georgia Academy of General Dentistry. Very, very proud of being involved with organized dentistry and, again, giving back, as we mentioned before. I also have a designation of being a fellow of the Pierre Fouchard Society, and that's where your fellow dentists recognize you as being excelling in the dental area. So again, very proud of that. It's nice being recognized by your peers.